welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my first story time. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much, guys, for the love that you guys are showing me. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. To my new people, please make sure that you subscribe. You're not gonna regret it. So guys, this is my first story time, and the title is How I got into an accident and broke my hand in a bolt ride. Bolt when I catch you. When I bumper you, bolt. Anyways, guys, disclaimer, um I'm not discrediting Bolt in any way. I am not saying you guys should not use Bolt. I am sharing my personal experience of what happened, right? So let's begin the video. So those of you who know me personally or follow me on social media know that I was involved in a car accident earlier this year, February. Yeah. And you know, the grace of God, like, I'm even happy that I'm able to even talk about this whole thing, which was extremely traumatic, without even crying or anything. Like, I'm okay. Like, I feel like I'm okay. I'm better. I'm still a bit afraid every time I'm in a car, especially if I'm in an Uber or a Bolt, but I'm getting used. I might be more afraid when I actually have to start driving. But anyway, before we start the story, I am drinking because I cannot do this sober. I need to be tipsy. I'm drinking this sparkling wine, JC Leroux La Domaine. I get it, guys, because I need strength for the story. Don't come for my glass, guys. I can explain, but not now. Anyway, so it was a Saturday morning, 24th of November, of February, sorry, 2024. Early in the morning, early. So I was going to an event. I'm a real estate agent by profession. So I was going to a work event at 12. So a colleague of mine had invited me to the event, and she's a makeup artist as well. She agreed to do my makeup for free. So I had to go to her place at 10 to do my makeup, 10 in the morning. So now it's 8 in the morning. I have to go also to Mr. Price because I wanted to get like an outfit so that we can take content while they will finish us. Okay, so I'm in a hurry. It's 8 in the morning. I've just took a shower. I requested Uber first because I prefer Uber. It's just a personal thing. I feel safer in an Uber. I requested Uber 12 minutes. You guys know Uber takes time, ne? Uber takes time. So guys, Uber takes time, right? Actually, let me just get a sip of my drink. And I was in a hurry. I did not want to wait for 12 minutes. So I decided, let me cancel the Uber and request the Bolt. 2 minutes, the Bolt was outside. Okay, I get into the car. So guys, let me confess, I am addicted to my phone. Every time I'm in a car, I'm always on my phone, either on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. The guy was also on his phone. And now, shame, I will not lie, I'm a difficult client now. When I'm in an Uber or about, you're not gonna answer your phone. I'm sorry, like, you're working. If you're at work, maybe let's say you're at Checkers, you're helping customers, you're not gonna answer your phone while you're supposed to be at the till helping customers. If you're at a bank and you're a teller and you're helping me, you're not gonna answer your phone. Like, if you are whatever, a teacher, and you're in the class, you're not gonna answer your phone. Like, you're gonna be teaching kids. That's the way it's supposed to be. So I feel like, I'm sorry, yes, sometimes emergencies happen, but I don't now allow drivers to answer the phone while I'm in the car. I'll ask them nicely, please answer your phone when you drop me off. Okay, he was on the phone as well, the guy, talking to his friend, I think. Okay, fine. I was still staying in Noordwijk that time. Noordwijk to Mall of Africa is about 10 minutes, 12 minutes max. When we were 2 minutes away from Mall of Africa, literally 2 minutes away, the Roboto, that intersection where, like, it's close to Netcare, Bo McDonald's, that's where the accident happened. I remember I was on my phone. What I remember is that the robots were not working. That I remember. And yes, I don't have a car, and yes, I don't drive, but I have a license, and I think I know the road rules. If the robot is not working, you can't just pass. You must still like slow down and check to see if it's safe to pass. You can't just pass like a madman. You check, or now is it safe to do so? So my driver just passed. This white baggy a Corsa. I don't know where it came from. It came out of nowhere. So I get I'm sitting at the back. I'm leaning towards the the door. I was sitting on the left. The car. Okay, how I realized like what is happening. I'm still on my phone, right? I'm still on my phone. The guy turns into the robot. As he's turning, he just now started speeding out of nowhere. That's when now like I raised my head up and I'm confused, like what is happening? I'm just shocked, like I don't know, like before I could even ask him, what are you doing? Why are you speeding so much? The other car just like, I just remember I was on my phone. I looked at the driver. I looked to the left. I saw here's a car now, like it's here. Bumped into us. Our car like now was pushed and then we were pushed into another car. I don't know where these other cars came from because it was empty. Like I don't know. So I was fully conscious during my accident. I did not pass out. I saw like my eyes were open. I saw everything. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie and say my life flashed before my eyes. I don't know what I was feeling at that time. I don't know how to describe what I was feeling when that whole thing was happening. But I was just, I don't know what was happening. It was only after the car stopped and the guy looked at me and he's like, "Are you okay?" Now I started screaming because I was so scared. And I'm asking myself, God, am I dead? Am I alive? God, please help me. You know, when you are in a situation that is very scary or life-threatening, the first thing you will do is to pray. So this guy, he's lucky that I'm a Christian, and the Bible says we forgive, like we should forgive just as the Father forgives us. That is not a way, like that is no way to treat a fellow human being. I mean, you're my driver, first of all. We are involved in an accident. Can't you show any compassion? Can't you show any empathy? This guy was shouting at me, "Hey, stop crying, you're not hurt, you're not hurt." And in my mind, I'm like, are you a doctor? How do you know that I'm not hurt? Even if you can't see what's wrong. But why would you say that I shouldn't cry because I'm okay? This guy exited the car. He opened the door and he went out to go argue with the other two drivers that were involved in the accident. And I'm just sitting there. I'm shocked. I'm trying to calm down. I've stopped screaming now. Okay, I'm quiet now. Phone addict. I'm now looking for my phone. Oh my god, I hope my phone is not damaged because I'm a poor child. I'm a poor kid with an iPhone. I'm not rich. Can't replace this phone. I don't have money to buy another one. Where is my phone? And like I'm stressed. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? My phone is on the side. Again, I'm sitting on the left. So it just jumped to the left, to the right on the chair. When I went to try to reach for the phone, the pain I felt in this hand, unmatched. So what happened is, okay, this bone, I think it's called the humerus. It was broken somewhere. I don't know here, like, yeah, broken to two separate pieces. I'm gonna put the pictures of my x-ray so that you guys can see what had happened to this hand. It was completely broken. So that time, I don't know, maybe because I was still confused, I didn't see the swelling. But after like the guy said, "Stop screaming, you're okay," I felt fine. I thought everything is fine. When I tried to reach for the phone and I started feeling the pain, I started screaming again. When I looked at that hand, it was already swollen now. It was moving in two, oh God. It was moving in two opposite directions. Like this lower hand was moving, going to the left, this one going to the right, like it's funny now, guys. Like it was extremely, like at that moment I don't know how I felt. Like, you know, when they say time heals, now I can talk about this and I'm fine. But at that time it was extremely traumatic. I started screaming again. I started crying. This guy, he couldn't care less. He's still arguing outside. And then those first help told people, they came within 5 minutes. They were there because I get it, they're always like parked everywhere. So they came very quick. They were angels. They were so sweet. They were feeling so, like, they had compassion for me. They asked me, what is wrong? Where do you feel pain? And I said, I feel pain in this hand. And now it was really like swollen. So they're like, don't move. Why didn't this guy, like the driver, call an ambulance? And I was like, I don't know. He just left the car. Like, and I said to him, like, when he was like, stop crying, you're okay. Before he left the car, I said to him, please call an ambulance, because you can't just be in an accident and you just leave. My mom has been involved in numerous accidents. There was one where she wasn't hurt, other people were hurt, yeah, whatever. So she left the scene and came home. The police had to come fetch her because they said to her, they need to check you. Maybe you have a concussion. You may feel like you're fine, but after an accident, you can't just go. You need to be cleared. You need to be cleared by the doctor, whatever, to say, yes, you're fine. He didn't have it. So these guys called an ambulance. Like, the ambulance also did not take time. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't take time. I don't know how long it took, because I don't think, like, now the pain I was in, I couldn't even think properly. I don't think I was in the proper mind to even calculate how, like, I don't know, I was just sitting there in pain. Okay, the paramedics arrived. It was a lady and a man. So they asked me if I could, like, pull my body, come to this other side, because this door now it's fucked up, because the car, like, that other car, like, crashed into us into the other side, so we can't open this door. I need to go throughout that door. The pain I felt, like, I don't know, I didn't want to move. Now I'm fighting with the paramedics because they want me to get out of the car. I'm sitting like this in the car. The moment I move, this hand starts moving in opposite directions. The pain now feels worse. And then when I sit back and I hold it, it's better. So when they arrived, I was sitting holding the hand, because the moment it moves, guys, I even feel goosebumps talking about this, because I've never experienced such pain in my life. Anyway, paramedics arrived. They wanted me to get out of the car, and I'm like, can't you guys open this door and get me from this side? They're like, we can't. You have to come out through this side. I'm arguing with them. The lady got in and she was like, what exactly is the problem? Where is it painful? And I explained the hand is painful when I move. So she now had to say, please, I need to see the hand to remove. So she saw the hand. They put, interested in say two, so I can say we get like these two things just to hold the hand in place. So they put one of those things here, other one that side, to hold it in one place. Like a bandage. That is when I could now get out of the car. The pain hasn't stopped. It's still, I can still feel it, but it's not like when the hand was moving. I'm now begging them, can you please give me painkillers? Like, I am in pain. The paramedic guys, you know what, have medical aid. Guys, this is my last day of not having medical aid, because public hospital experience, I don't know what to say. They didn't give me anything in the ambulance. I think that guy gave me Panado. Like, imagine, Panado doesn't even cure a headache. How will it cure the pain of a broken bone? Oh my god. And this is my first, like, it was my first time breaking a bone. My little brother broke his hip, I think, when he was very young in crash. My mom has sprained her ankle, I think, 3 times. So in my family now, it was my time. Busy khala manje, busy cool loud speaker. Sorry, so when I'm in the ambulance, I'm thinking, I have to call my mom, to call my boyfriend, I have to call Junior, my brother, because I'm staying with him. I have to call my friend, like, God, I have to tell them what's happening. I first called my mom. I'm in pain, guys, like, I'm in pain. The ambulance is running with, I don't know what speed they were running with. So now when they reach speed humps and they, like, the car, like, jumps, the ambulance jumps, now the hand, because I'm there laying in there on a stretcher, the hand is moving, I'm like, guys, I'm in pain. I called my mom, and the first words I said to her were, please don't panic, but I've been involved in a car accident. I'm going to the hospital now. I think my hand is broken, so I will let you know, but I'm fine, I'm alive, like, I'm okay, I'm conscious, so that's all that matters. I'll call you. Yo, my mom was so calm, she just said, yo, okay, please call me as soon as you get to the hospital. And then I dropped the call. So she later confessed to tell me that she cried after I dropped the call, because I said to her, please don't panic. She didn't want to show me that she's very scared. She's like, she cried when I dropped the call. I called my boyfriend, I called my friend, I called my sister, my brother. Okay, fine. So they took me to Ebony because I told them I don't have medical aid, so they have to take me to a public hospital. Before they took me to Tembisa, they took me to, what's this place? Ebony Clinic. When I get there, the pain, guys, Ziakala. They did an x-ray, so they said, okay, fine, this is your x-ray. They showed me that the bone is broken, so I need to go now to Tembisa. I'm like, if you can just, guys, give me an injection for pain. I don't care what you guys have to do, whether you're gonna put a cast, just give me something for this pain. Yeah, let me drink, guys, because okay, they gave me an injection for pain. It did not do fuck all. I did not feel the pain getting better in any way. Now we went to Tembisa. When I got to Tembisa, it's Saturday morning, guys. I'm in the casualty. All I see is blood. All I see is blood. All I see is blood. People are stabbed. People are bleeding. Some are being escorted by police. Kuningi, kuningi. There's kids with cars. They have broken bones. Like, I was like, what is happening here? So now I'm thinking, when I get there, they're gonna give me like a second injection right there and then, because like I'm in pain. So now I'm sitting on a wheelchair because now I was so weak from the pain I was feeling. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I'm just sitting there. There's a line, guys. Like public hospitals is something like is a place that you don't want to experience, especially if you're sick or you are in pain. Nobody cares. Let's start with that, because there's so many of you guys that are short staffed. Like it was a nightmare. That was the worst day that I've ever had in a very long time. Like it was bad. So I'm there, I'm talking to my mom on the phone, I'm talking to my boyfriend, I'm talking to my friend, I'm talking to Junior, like I'm talking to different people on the phone, telling them what happened. Okay, fine. I'm still in pain. I started crying again because I'm like, I can't take this. And I'm not a crier, guys. Even now, you see, I'm not crying. Like, it takes a lot for me to cry. Now I started crying again. I think it's around Boma 11, 12 now. My accident happened at past 8 in the morning. So meaning I've been here at Tembisa from 9. It's Boma 12. It's been 3 hours. No one has attended to me. Like, we are all sitting there. The doctors are busy. I started crying. But not like screaming. Just, like in Nigerian movies where I was at that point in my life, like I started crying. I was crying now. So this nurse came and asked, what is your problem? What's wrong? And I said, I'm in pain. And they gave me an injection at Ebony Clinic, but it's not getting better. It's actually getting worse. And she said, no, it's fine. Let me take you in. So what she did, and skips a line, because there's a lot of people there. Some are also like in car accidents like me. Like it's a whole lot of things. Some boyfriends beat them up, they've broken their bones. There's a lot happening in hospital. So I went into this other private room where the doctor was putting cast on people. So she was like, let me give you a second injection. And I won't lie, that second injection, like that nurse shame, yeah, that second injection that she gave me, the pain was now getting better. Now at least I was now starting to doze a bit because I'm tired. Like I feel like my body has been through the most, of which naturally, of course, yes, I've been through the most. Okay, I don't know what time the doctor started like checking my file, asking me, so what happened? And I explained to him what happened. And he was filling in some paperwork. So he told me, we're gonna have to operate you. So we're gonna admit you. I felt like I'm being dizzy, like for a second. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep here. Yeah. I don't want. Called my mom now. I'm crying again. I'm like, I don't want to be here. She's like, I don't have a choice, my child. I'm coming to Joburg tomorrow. It was Saturday again. My mom came. Sunday morning, she was here. with my child. Like, guys, my mom was there every step of the way. She left Joburg in May. She was here from February, March, April, May. My mom left when I was done with physio now, like I was getting better. That's when my mom left. She was with me those entire 3 months of my recovery. So the doctor now told me we're gonna have to operate that hand. Cause guys, I had never broken a bone before. I didn't know. Like I don't know why I thought in my mind they're just gonna put a cast on me. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I thought bones can reconnect and be whole again with a cast. Like I don't know what I was thinking. Me in my mind, I'm like, no, the bones are gonna come together. They're just gonna put a cast on me later on. I'm going home. So now that they're telling me that I'm being admitted, I was going down. 4:10 in Riyawa. Okay, fine. Now I'm depressed. Like, oh my god, how long am I gonna be here? Maybe a week, maybe a few days. I will see. Okay, fine. Little did I know. Remember, in hospitals, public hospitals, there's queues for everything. There's a queue to get a bed. There's a queue to see a doctor. There's a queue to get operated. So, if I was in a private hospital, I would have been there for a few days, a week max, gotten my operation and been discharged. I was in hospital for almost a month. I was in hospital for almost a month. So like in a private hospital, I could have like stayed for a shorter time, but because I was in public hospital, I stayed for like a month. So the doctor now is talking to me, explaining to me that we're gonna operate your hand, but for now they put a cast on it so that it heals, and also the what is this? The swelling goes down, and then the bones, if maybe they're like this, you guys will see the X-ray. They need to come a bit, align. Then they will operate. Okay, fine. After they put that cast thing, I was now waiting for a bed. They told me that they're gonna take me to the wards once there's a bed. Okay, I called my best friend Lindy to tell her when she knocks off, can she please bring me a toiletry bag? Let me have another sip of my drink. So my friend Lindy brought my toiletries late around 7. Can you guys imagine? Accident in the morning car 8. Only around 6 p.m. was when I got into a bed and now relaxed. I had painkillers. The nurses gave me painkillers. My toiletries came. I didn't even eat because I was just tired. Like my body was through it the most. I was tired. I slept. And I was just looking forward to the following day because now my mom was coming. My mom told me tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, I'm leaving Virginia. Like my mom was there February, March, April, May. That's when she went back. 4 months. My mom was with me. Like, yo, I could say, like, I don't know what to say. I was so happy that she was there to take care of me every step of the way. Because I didn't want to go home because I was afraid of traveling. So, never mind traveling long distance. So, the following day, I woke up in the morning. Like, now, everything is sinking in. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I am in hospital. I was in a car accident. I'm hospitalized. My bones are broken. I'm gonna be operated. Like, I was just processing everything. Like, being in hospital is just something else. It is very draining because now not only are you in physical pain, like even psychologically, emotionally, it doesn't even matter how you got to hospital because the ward that I was in, what is it called? Also, what it has got to do with bones and stuff. Some people were like bones were broken by the boyfriend. Some are in abusive relationships. They were beaten up by their boyfriend. Some people were in car accidents like me. Another girl was shot, like she was shot, and they killed her boyfriend in a hijacking. Like it was so many things that are happening that are traumatizing. Just when you think your story is bad, someone else has it bad. Like that time traumatized me because everyone now will be asking each other what happened to you. There's a girl who said that she fell acting educated and she fell and broke her bones here, her elbow. Then they did like a bad operation. So now it's been 2 years. She's not healing. Yo, now I'm stressed. What if they also mess up? My operation, like I was going through the most. I was so scared. And two other girls said they fell down the stairs, like everything, like you just see in Thousand Ways to Die. So it was very traumatic. But then Sunday, the only thing I was looking forward to was 2 p.m. so that my mom and my son can arrive and come see me. They arrived even before that. Come on, at 12, they're already in Joburg because they left Free State was saying. I was so happy to see my mom. I was so happy to see my son. I'm like, yo, I'm alive, guys. I'm okay. My boyfriend was in Limpopo at that time, so he also came after a couple of days because he was working. He was on site in Limpopo. He came. My friends came to visit, but it was just an overall traumatic experience. It's something that I do not wish to experience ever again. So I was operated now in March on the 20th. I was admitted 24th of February. I got operated a month later, almost a month later, on the 20th of March. So now I was already scared because everyone who goes to be operated, when they come back, the way they will scream at night, like the pain that they'll be in is something that I can't even get it outside of my head. Even now, I can hear their screams at night when you're trying to sleep. These people are crying in pain. Because remember, you're going there to be butchered. They will cut open your flesh. They will drill your bones. So I think they give you anesthesia to put you under. And I was Googling, apparently anesthesia doesn't numb your body from the pain as such. It just blocks your brain from delivering, like the nerves that deliver the message to your brain that you're in pain. They are just numbed for that moment. I think you guys will correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what they say happens. So the moment you open your eyes, when that anesthesia wears off after like 30 minutes, 1 hour, the pain you will feel. So I was operated in the morning. Yeah, I was operated in the morning. Like anesthesia takes you out like that, less than 2 seconds. You like, it's not like what they gave me when they're putting a cast on me, because that one, like slowly I felt like the bed is spinning. Like I just closed my eyes and then I opened my eyes. It was 4 hours later, the surgery was done. And it's so cold in there, like it feels like that place is so scary. Like when you just enter in there, it feels cold and you're hearing drills. Oh God. So when I woke up, I looked at my hand. I saw that they'd removed the cast. Now I only had bandages on. But now I couldn't move like the hand. Couldn't move the hand. I was just, my body was numb. So they took me back to the ward. I slept. After 1 hour, I was going down. I'm sorry. I'm yawning. I was going down like, yo. The pain that I said I felt when I broke my bones, when the actual accident happened, the pain after surgery is 3 times. It is triple that pain. Like, guys, those of you who are mothers, you know how childbirth is so hectic. Times that by 3 or 4. I felt like I'm being hammered because they told me that they're gonna. So you see, I have 2 scars. They told me, and my bone was broken here. My bones are broken here. Here, I can't remember what happened, but they told me they're gonna have to open here, insert that whatever that they have to insert here. They had to put bolts. So that is what is happening there. So they closed up here and here. Now the pain was here. So they told me to say, even like after the surgery, even after your hand heals, you're gonna feel the pain in your shoulder. Nah. Here there's no pain. The pain you'll feel it here because here it's just tissue. But here it's the bones, right? So I felt like I was being, like that drilling that was happening when I was unconscious was now, like the pain I was now feeling it after the surgery. I think I slept about my 11 at night, and I was operated in the morning around 10. They finished about my 1, yeah, 3 hours I think, and I was in pain from 1:30 until 11 at night when I slept. They gave me four injections. I'm guessing it's morphine. I don't know what it is. It was not helping, and they're like, we can't give you so many pain injections, but they were not working, and I was crying. Like I was just going through the most, guys. Like, I was going through the most. It was an experience that I'll never forget. And the thing is, even now, when I'm inside an Uber, I feel very scared. I feel like I'm getting a panic attack if we are passing a robot. Like, that's my trigger, because my accident happened at a robot. It's about the robot with all of my life, especially once I'm not working, to the point where when I'm in an Uber, sometimes I'll just go on Netflix and watch something so that I don't have to watch what's happening on the road. Sometimes I'm like, let me watch. Like, I don't know. Hey, let me drink. I'm not gonna cry. This pretty face is not gonna shed no tear, because I'm just grateful to be alive. There's so many people who lose their lives to accidents. At least I survived. So let me drink to that. Cheers to life. Cheers to life, guys. Now on to the more important, okay, not the more important question. On to the questions that you guys always ask me. Did Bolt compensate me? And the answer is no. Guys, I'm not bashing Bolt. I'm not saying anybody should not use Bolt. I am talking about my personal experience here. So I spent 3 weeks in hospital, like I said. I was operated on the 20th. It was an extremely painful thing to go through. The 21st, the following day, I told them, like, I want to go home. So they let me go home. Like, the doctors agreed to discharge me. They're like, no, it's fine. Your operation went well. Like, how's the pain? I was still feeling pain. Like, I couldn't even get up from bed without feeling pain, right? I was feeling pain. But I wanted to go home because I was just heart full of hospital. Heart full of hospital food. Luckily, I was just always buying takeaways. I was not short on money to buy takeaways. My friends would bring me takeaways. My man would send me money to buy takeaways, bring me takeaways. So, but I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home. So I went home and I did physio for a month. No, I was discharged in March. I did physio in March, April, and May. By June, I think I was discharged from physio. My hand was fine. As you can see now, the hand is fine, and I don't, like, I hardly feel the pain anymore now. I think it's safe to say that I'm completely healed right now. Even the scars now, they're healed. I'll put a picture of what the scars looked like immediately when the bandages were removed. This was black. It looked very scary, but now it's not that bad. The question that you guys always ask me, did Bolt compensate me? The answer is no. Bolt did not compensate me. I was told that they compensate you if you used your own money to pay for your medical fees. So now, since I went to a public hospital and I didn't spend any money, and also, if you have lawyers to fight for you, maybe your case can have a different outcome. And then I was also told that they compensate you a maximum of 30,000 for loss of earnings. So you have to give them a pay slip, and the hospital has to provide with the date that you were admitted, the date that you were discharged, and the date that you can go back to work. Then they can give you that money. I didn't get that either because I don't have a payslip on my agent, so it's not really easy to provide proof of income, because there are months where I don't get paid at all. There are months where I do get paid and commission. So yeah, it is what it is. Did I apply for RAF? Yes, I did. And I don't know why you guys like to ask me, when is RAF money coming out? Firstly, not everybody gets paid out. Like, I'm not disabled, I'm still fine, so I don't even think about it. The greatest payment, or like the greatest, like the thing that I'm most grateful for me, is being alive. I don't care about RAF money. Honestly, I don't. Because you know those jokes where people are like, I feel like I can be hit by a car so that I can get RAF money. When you've actually been hit by a car and you know what it's like and how traumatic it is, you won't say things like that. Because that money will not matter anything if you actually die, or if you are paralyzed, or if you live. Okay, physically I'm fine, my hand works. The only thing I can't do now is to carry heavy things. But the trauma, the emotional trauma, and I haven't even gone for counseling yet. I don't know why. Like, I've been stubborn about it, and my mom has been forcing me to go. But I'm gonna go, especially if I'm gonna start driving myself. I need to go and get over my fear, because now, Like I said, I can watch Netflix when I'm in a car. Like I get so scared when I have to travel. So yeah, I did apply for RAF. It's gonna take time. I don't know when it's gonna come out, and when it comes out, I might block all of you and only speak to millionaires like myself. I'm playing, guys. I feel like this is a very sad story time, so that's why I'm trying to throw jokes here and there so that we don't end up crying. Because I don't want to cry. Like I cried enough this year, like child. So yeah, just a matter of waiting. When it's ready, they'll call me to let me know. Maybe after 5 years, to say come get your money. But yeah, guys, I don't even think about that money. Like it's not worth it for what I went through. Because yeah, if I have to explain to you guys what I feel when I'm inside an Uber and there's a robot that we have to pass, I even just sit in the middle so that if anything happens, I'm safe. I always wear my seatbelt. I don't want the driver to even be driving 100 because it feels like you're speeding. Like it's traumatic. And I'd like you guys, if any of you, like my subscribers, my friends, if you guys have been in a similar situation, if you guys have been in a car accident, just in the comments, just to motivate each other, let me know how you guys, like how did you guys deal with the emotional trauma? How did you deal with it? How long did it take you to get over it? And I know this is a very sensitive topic. Some people have lost their parents to accidents, car accidents. I lost my grandmother to car accident. My mother's mother, I never met her. She passed away in the 90s before I was born. So this is a very sensitive topic, but I'm grateful to God that I survived. Like I'm so happy that I survived that, and I wasn't injured badly because the things that I saw when I was in hospital, there was a lady who had bandages all over her face because the windscreen glass broke and damaged her face. Like I was like, I'm lucky that I only broke my hand. Yes, it was painful, but I'm lucky because now I've made a complete recovery. My hand works and I am fine. So thank you guys. Let me drink. I feel like my nerves are. Thank you guys for watching my vlogs. Thank you for watching this vlog. Those of you who are going to be watching and being on this journey with me. I think I'm going to do a follow-up to this story time because I'm considering going for driving lessons because now my biggest fear is driving. Just being in a car on its own gives me a lot of anxiety, but me driving on my own is even worse. So I'm gonna do like an update maybe in December. I'm gonna start therapy very soon, like counseling very soon, and then I'm gonna go for driving lessons hopefully in December. I'll keep you guys updated about how it goes. And yeah, this is the end of my story time. Thank you guys for being here to my day ones. Thank you for always showing me your love and support. I will see you guys in episode 3 of Vlogtober. I love you guys.